What is this Course Materials Initiative? Course Materials Initiative, or CMI, was established by UMBC to provide students as a whole with more affordable course materials, enhance the students' experience on a common digital platform via Blackboard, and position UMBC to be ahead of the curve with digital content. How does it work? Faculty members select the course materials. Negotiations are conducted directly with publishers to provide students with reduced pricing. Once the courses that will participate in CMI are identified, all students registering for those courses will receive communication about the program. Starting with the fall 2016 semester, faculty members will be given a choice to participate in CMI, as well as students will have the option to give consent to be removed from CMI. The course materials are integrated into Blackboard via VitalSource. The course materials are charged to the students through the student billing system. Since the materials are digital, they are exempt from sales tax. Students can access the digital textbook and any ancillary materials, such as ALEX or WebAssign, directly via Blackboard with enhanced features such as highlighting, note-taking, and note-sharing. Once the student has downloaded the Bookshelf app, they can download their ebook to any of their devices and access it anywhere, even without a connection. Not only do students have instant access to their course materials, this initiative allows you, professor, to take a more active role on Blackboard with your own comments, highlights, and the ability to embed chapter links for deeper connections with your students. How to adopt a textbook.
This is how you will be adopting your textbook. On Blackboard, go into your course shelf. For this demo, we will be using Course Materials Initiative Demo. Within your course shell, scroll down to Course Tools. Within Course Tools, hit Bookshelf. On this page, go to Manage Adopted e-Textbooks for your course. In an ideal world, you will find your book here already. In times that you don't, hit Adopt New e-Textbook. You will need to know your ISBN or VIBIT for this process. We will be using L999-70103. For Pride and Prejudice, hit Select, then Adopt. You'll need to decide where you would want the e-textbook located. Hit Browse, and ideally we would like you to use Syllabus, but you can also use a textbook folder. Hit Submit. It'll take you directly to the page, and if you scroll down, you will find your e-textbook.
How to make highlights and take notes.
As previously mentioned, you have access to highlighting, note-taking, and sharing these with your students once they subscribe to your account. Here's how you make a highlight in your textbook. Click and drag your cursor over the text. Choose a color, add highlight. Here's how you add a note in your textbook. Click on your highlight and hit Add Note. A great way to integrate this into your class would be to highlight a section and propose a question in your comment section. Hit Save. You can find all of these in your notebook to the left-hand side.
How to set up subscriptions.
Make sure to set up your subscription. Go to the menu on the left-hand side with the 3 lines. Hit Sharing. Go to Friends. And then Manage My Highlighters. These can be customized to say Students, Notes, or Notes to Students. Make sure to make them public so that everyone else can see them as well. Then hit Save. You can also have your own private notes under Professor's Notes, My Notes. Make sure to keep them private and then hit Save. So that your students can then see your highlights, go to Subscription. add subscription, and then input your email. So as a student, you would be entering in your professor's email. Then hit save.
Textbooks are downloadable for offline use.
Remember that you and your students can maintain access even when you are not online by simply downloading the Bookshelf app. Go to Menu with the 3 lines, then hit Download App. Select the platform that is necessary for you, and then follow the instructions afterwards. If your class has any ancillaries, make sure those links are available. They can be found under the Tools section. WebAssign requires some modification on the instructor's side to configure. By default, new courses require students to purchase WebAssign Access. Please make sure your course is set to Build to Institution.
How to use and access reporting tools.
Another feature the CMI program has is reporting tools. This allows you to see which students are accessing the ebook and using the various tools. Scroll down to Course Tools, and then hit Bookshelf. On the next page, scroll down and hit Bookshelf Usage Report. Select your e-textbook, in our case, Pride and Prejudice. Select your desired date range, then hit Go.
We encourage you to add a paragraph or page in your syllabus reminding students they are enrolled in a CMI course and therefore do not need to purchase these course materials elsewhere. You may also want to include reminders about the features of VitalSource, downloadable for offline use, note-taking, highlighting, and note-sharing options. Remind them there are print options available as well as 2 physical copies available in the library. Finally, direct the students to the Bookstore CMI webpage for any additional questions that they may have about CMI. Welcome to CMI, and remember that as of July 1, 2016, Title IV requires students to have access to course materials at least 7 days before the start of classes. So make sure to turn on your access. Also, be prepared for students to have and use their mobile devices in your class. If you have any future questions, contact the bookstore.